What's up, you guys? It's Layla Lynn, and I'm back with another video. In this video, we are talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta's Kelly Farrell and Drew Sidor getting into it. And it seems like Kelly got the best of Drew because now Drew is backtracking and apologizing. And so a fan posted this over on Threads. And shout out to the Real Talk and All True Tea who reposted this. The fan said, "I don't miss Kelly. It was great. I love the dynamic of these ladies. I can do without Phaedra too. She should be a friend of." Which was my exact sentiments after last week's episode. But Drew Sidor, even though she wasn't added in the conversation, she put in her 2 cents and she put a laughing emoji and she said, "I don't think nobody did." As in, I don't think anybody missed Kelly from last week's episode. So, of course, Kelly got wind of what Drew had to say. And of course, she responded. She said, "Imagine where you would be if you focus on your family instead of focusing on me. I'm not doing this with you tonight. I have carpool in the morning. Bye." Hashtag drowning Drew. Hashtag get off Threads. Now that I have carpool in the morning, that is some deep shade because allegedly, according to the court documents, Ralph just got custody of their kids because Drew allegedly can't get the kids to school. Now, I don't know why she can't get her kids to school. I can't wrap my head around that. I feel like that's a priority. Like you do everything you have to do after you get your kids to school. But for whatever reason, Drew can't get her kids to school. And so Kelly saying that she got carpool in the morning cut deep. It cut deep with Drew to the point Drew is now backtracking. So Drew posted this Instagram story and it's really tiny, but in the Instagram story, she explained that someone else made the post saying that nobody missed Kelly. She said, "No shade, truly. I know how quickly things can get twisted in the world of social media, especially during a time like this in my life. As I navigate this transition and move through my divorce, I want to be very clear. I have no desire to tear down or attack another woman. That's simply not who I am, and it's not the energy I'm moving in. That said, I do take full accountability for what's been posted from my page. Some comments were made by a team member who had access and acted independently in ways that don't reflect me or my values. That individual is no longer part of my team. But out of respect for the positive contributions they've made in the past, I won't publicly shame them. I've reached out privately to those affected because I believe certain conversations belong in real respectful spaces, not just online. If you truly know me, you know where to find me. If not, just sit back and enjoy the show." Now, y'all leave a comment, leave a one in the chat. If you believe, Drew, that it was a team member and not her that made the post saying nobody missed Kelly, leave a one in the chat. Leave a two if you don't believe Drew. And I'm going to be honest, I am not sure if I believe Drew because Drew is the same Drew that went and showed everyone how Nana's Chicken and Waffles, Kelly's new restaurant, was closed. Even before the season aired, she went to the restaurant and showed the close sign on the door. So it feels like Drew's energy. Saying nobody missed Kelly feels like Drew's energy. But I feel like with her going through a divorce, she is trying to present herself a certain way publicly, like how she said, "I don't want to argue with women." I think that's because she's in court right now going through a divorce and she just doesn't want to look bad publicly. That's my opinion. Y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think. And before you go, I have a bonus for you. Check out new music from one of our subscribers right here on the Layla Lynn Media channel, Parts and Doll. You can stream his music on Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube. The links are in the description box and pinned comment.
You shall not lie with a male as with a woman. Such a thing is an abomination. There it is, in black and white. So I'm forced to ask myself, do I belong here? Stream now on Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube.